First, for the introduction, the report is taken from an article titled Understanding the Role of AI in Malaysian Higher Education Curricula and Analysis of Student Perception. So the objective of this report is to examine student perception of AI in Malaysian higher education. There are four major key factors in this report. First is the satisfaction, which is the most influential factor in AI adaptation. Perceived utility, which is a strong influence that helps students to adopt tools that improve learning. Content quality and credibility, which is a weak factor compared to the other two. And the significance of the study is to address the research gap in Malaysian context. Data from the 5 public universities in Klang Valley and offers localized insight for policy makers and educators. This is based on the article. Okay.
Amin. I will present you 3 points until 3.10. So first is on research design. Research design is a structured plan that guides how data is collected, analyzed, and interpreted to answer research questions accurately and effectively. In this research, we use both quantitative and qualitative methods to explore how AI is integrated into Malaysian education. With combining survey data, open index resource, case studies, and literature review, it is to ensure accurate and meaningful findings in our research. In addition, research design, I will explain specifically about quantitative method and qualitative method. So for quantitative method, it involves measurement of outcomes using numerical data under standardized conditions. On the other hand, for qualitative, concern with narrative information underlies such a condition that often takes the research context into account. So in our research, we use descriptive methods, case studies, and action research. So for descriptive methods, we collecting data from our survey through Google Forms. We distributed into the students and lecturers across university in Malaysia, and then we use case study method and action research to analyze and what we need to do with that problems and our primary and secondary sources are used to gather data. For example, qualitative and quantitative methods. After that, secondary sources are used to evaluate data obtained from primary sources. So we doesn't have to critique the article because it uses both primary and secondary sources. So the outcomes opinions and insights about the use of artificial intelligence in communication. Same as I said before in 3.2. We also refer to secondary sources, such as published articles and journals, to understand the historical and theoretical background of AI in education. By combining these two methods, we were able to compare public perception with existing literature and gain deeper insight into both the challenge and opportunities of integrating AI into the Malaysian education system. This mixed method approach allows us to view the topic from multiple perspectives and strengthen the overall reliability of the research.
for time frame and resource of our study. For data collection method, we did two methods. First is the questionnaire and second is the journal. Questionnaire is our primary sources and journal is our secondary sources. For the duration, we use 3 weeks of our time to gather information that relate to our title, which is artificial intelligence in education. And then we use 2 weeks to collect a survey from respondent, which is from 150 students across the institution in Malaysia. And then for the outcome, from our information and our questionnaire, we are able to gather multiple sources to ensure data triangulation and improve the reliability. Also, statistical analysis also used to draw a meaningful conclusion, making it more accurate for us to do research on it.
Now I will explain about limitation faced during using research method. First, simple limitation. Only 150 students may not represent all institutions and student groups. And also we have response bias. Self-reported data may include socially desirable answer or misunderstanding. We also have limitation on rapid AI evolution. Student perception may change quickly as new AI tools and policy emerge. And lastly, the result, which is the finding, may have limited generalizability and short-term relevance. And then we go to the assumption of research method and data collected. First, we assume non-student response, basically from staff, alumni or professional linked to AI in education. We also assume honesty. Participants answer trustfully based on their AI experience. We also use secondary sources such as presumed accurate, credible and relevant to Malaysian higher education. And lastly, the purpose of the assumption to support data interpretation and align finding with research objective.
Okay, now moving on to the questionnaire, which is a primary method data collection. And this one for the question 4 and question 5. For question 4, most respondents indicated a strong familiarity with AI tools, with approximately 78% describing themselves as either very or extremely familiar with using such technology for educational purposes. Furthermore, for question 5, in terms of usage frequency, the findings show that 87% use AI tools either daily or weekly for academic tasks. This level of engagement suggests that AI has become an integral part of many students' academic routines. Okay, for question 6 and question 7, most students have a positive view of AI integration in Malaysia higher education. About 74% agree that the pace of AI adoption is appropriate, but only 60% feel they receive enough support from their institution, showing a gap in training and resources. Students see clear the benefits in using AI for academics. 87% says improve learning efficiency, 83% more into the curriculum, and 90% believe it save time. However, trust in AI content is missing. Only 61% trust in accuracy and many still check the result manually or through educator review. Ethical concerns are also high, around 90% worry about plagiarism and 72% feel about using AI can seem like cheating. While overall satisfaction with AI use is strong, students want clearer guidelines to ensure ethical and responsible use in education. Okay, for final question, which is question 8, this is a qualitative question and it seeks participant qualitative responses to what would make them trust or use AI tools more often, reveal several recurring themes. Many call for clearer ethical guidance, more accurate and curriculum-aligned content, and better explanation for features within AI tools. And some of them suggested that institutional endorsement or educator validation would enhance their trust, while other emphasizes the importance of step-by-step reasoning from AI tools and assurance of data privacy. This insight reinforced the idea that while the students are eager to use AI, they want to safeguard and transparency to be in place.
Right, then so we're moving on to the data collection for our chosen article. Okay, so the first point highlighted is readiness of education educators and students in AI education. So Mustafa HFB1022 stated that many educators still lack in necessary skills and knowledge to effectively use AI. So our current academic curriculum should be updated and professional development should be focused on. Okay, so this argument was highlighted by Amin ETL also and Ismadi ETL, where they stated that students were familiar with the tools like HFB and Copilot, so that they can customizing the learning and widen the access to the learning materials such as STEM for interactive simulation based on their pace and interest. Okay, so the second point highlighted in the article was user perception on AI integration in education system. Okay, so according to Yusuf BTL, so he made a recent survey with student satisfaction as key factors of survey. So from 160 students, most of them agree that some AI tools like GPT and Gemini are user-friendly and responsive. So Yusuf BTL also stated that students that use tools like GPT and Gemini to study for upcoming exam particularly can solve complex questions with assistance of AI in providing step-by-step explanation. Okay, so this argument also be supported by Talent ETL, where he highlighted that students preferably to learn at their own pace and personalize the studies material as AI as their tutor. Okay, last but not least, the point highlighted in the article was AI credibility and trustworthiness of its data. Okay, so according to our ETL, AI credibility is very important in terms of the accuracy of data with our academic standards. Galdamas also mentioned that ethical concerns such as data privacy and transparency should be addressed. Okay, so the use of AI like generative AI also bring concern when content creation becomes easier. So it does bring concern because of related to academic integrity and also denies the role of educators that supposed to monitor or comment in students' work for.
Okay, now for conclusion part, to conclude, AI is becoming an important tool in Malaysian higher education. It many students use it to improve learning and manage academic tasks more efficiently. Most students view AI tools like ChatGPT and Gemini positively, especially for their ease of use and helpful features. However, they are still concerned about trust, plagiarism, and how AI should be used responsibly in academics. Our findings show that student satisfaction and the usefulness of AI are key to success in education. To ensure AI is used widely, there should be clear rules, proper guidance, and support from institutions. With the right balance, AI can improve the education system and prepare students for future challenges.
Alright, so the next part will be recommendation. Okay, so institution can conduct workshop for students to understand better how AI works so that it can be used efficiently and effectively. Next, the proper training should be conducted for educators so that they have some basic knowledge on AI and equip better teaching plan to engage more students to participate in their class actively. Moreover, policies and guidelines such as plagiarism, transparency and AI credibility also should be monitored wisely so that students can use it more ethically and be more responsible. Last but not least, more updated curriculum should be done so that align with the advancements of AI. Thus, students can prepare for real industrial career in future.